Hello, I am Yifan, and this is my presentation of my Chatroom web application. First, let's talk about the application purpose. It is supposed to support multiple users chatting online, update chat messages in real time. It could also display old messages for the new user. Then, let me show you the design of the chatroom. So, the first page comes to the user is the login page, and by entering the username, the user could see the chat page, including the old chat messages and the import bots. The chat message contains three parts: the username, the message content, and the timestamp. The details will show you in the demo. Next, I use Node.js with Express Web Development Framework on the server side and sorted I/O to handle the real-time commutation between server and client. On the client side, it's just standard web stat, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and I also use jQuery. For the database, I use MongoDB to persist all the messages. Next is to introduce my code structure. This is my project structure, and there are four main files: the server.js, index.html, main.js, and style CSS. In server.js, first is to set up the basic Express server and listen to the server. Then do the client-side routing. Finally, use sorted I/O to handle the events from both the server side and the client side. In the sorted, there are two events. First is the new message event. When the client side emits a new message event, it stores the data in the message object and connects to the MongoDB and inserts the message, then broadcasts to all the clients. The next event is new user. When the new user comes in, connect the MongoDB and find all the messages in the message documents collection and emit to the client side. This is the HTML code that contains chat page and login page. In the main.js, first is to initialize variables, and there are three main functions. First is setting username. If the username is a legal input, then emit a new user event. Second is sending message. That's the value of the input message, and that's the submit time. And if the message is not null, add the chat message and emit the new message event. In add message, just integrate the username, message content, and the timestamp to add in the HTML. Now it's time for demo. First, we enter the address. It is the login page, and I enter my username like Yifan Li. It shows the chat page. There are already some chat messages I've been tested with. Then I go to the import box. It says type and press enter. So yeah, I write some message like hello to FSE chatroom. Let me see the time now. It's about 3:18 p.m. and today is August the 31st. Oh, it shows my message and the user is me. And the submit time shows also 3:18 p.m. on August the 31st. If on the other client side, it will show my username. So to prove this, I open another page. Sign in as Tom, for example. So the old messages all show on the page, and the previous message's username is Yifan Li, so we could chat with each other like that. This is all for my Chatroom application. Hope you enjoy and thank you for your attention.